There is always some cashier who refused to serve customers in Ukrainian. For the first time in the history, cucumbers became more expensive than bananas, while the number of male students over 30 increased more than tenfold. Hello guys, my name is Alex, this is my vlog about life in Ukraine, where I regularly show you how that life might look like if Ukraine was situated in the real world instead of an epic fairy tale. So, the country froze in anticipation of a counteroffensive. This topic has been periodically discussed in society since the beginning of the year, but in the last 3 or 4 weeks, it became the main topic in the media and as a corollary in people's minds. In fact, I wouldn't say that people are anticipating the counteroffensive itself, but rather the answers that it is supposed to provide. You see, long before it was supposed to begin, the spring counteroffensive of Ukrainian armed forces was called a decisive battle of this war, which would determine the conditions of the future peace. Currently, the position of the government has a bit changed. Some officials are even asking not to overestimate expectations of the future offensive, but it doesn't make much difference. After a year of phenomenal stability, the economic situation started deteriorating. I see it even in IT industry, which used to be extremely resilient to crisis. Combined with constant stress, this generates more and more conflicts in the society. In one of my previous videos, I showed you religious conflicts. Language conflicts regularly erupt as well. There is always some cashier who refused to serve customers in Ukrainian, or some youngsters who played Russian music loudly in their car. On social networks, there are conflicts between people who left the country and people who stayed, between people who went to the army and people who didn't. So the social demand for some kind of resolution of this situation, no matter military one or diplomatic one, is growing, even though the politicians say that it's not a good time for resolutions yet. Of course, war is not the only important thing in the life of Ukrainians. There are also vyshyvanka and borscht. Just kidding. There are also May holidays, or as my friend calls it, shish kebab season. In the beginning of May, local people organize picnics in the woods or on river banks, which obligatory include cooking shish kebab, a local version of barbecue. It is a Soviet tradition. In the beginning of May, in the Soviet Union, there were several important holidays. Labor Day, that was celebrated 2 days, May 1st and May 2nd, and World War II Victory Day, which was celebrated on May 9th. Thus, Soviet people had several days off in a row and tried to spend them in the most entertaining way available to them. Today, all these holidays are either deprecated or replaced by new ones, but traditions live on, and all post-Soviet people, even those who don't identify themselves as post-Soviet anymore, know that early May is the best time for going out into nature, eating some meat and drinking some alcohol. May is also the month of the beginning of agricultural activities. 1 in 3 Ukrainians lives in the countryside. All of these people, as well as some city dwellers, have a vegetable garden where they grow vegetables for personal use. This year, it is especially relevant. Over the past year, the prices of some products have doubled. For the first time in the history, cucumbers became more expensive than bananas, although the latter don't even grow in our climate. So technically, in the last year, the yield of a vegetable garden in the countryside exceeded even the yield of Bitcoin, making it a really valuable asset. Okay, let's end this digest with some good news. The population is small these days. In 2022, the number of male students at Ukrainian universities increased by 82%, while the number of male students over 30 increased more than tenfold. Experts explain this phenomenon with the natural curiosity of local people, while the laymen relate it with the fact that studying full-time provides a legitimate deferment from military mobilization. Anyway, in my opinion, it's a win-win situation, because not only do these people increase their own chances to survive in difficult times, they also pay money for their studies, helping professors and other university employees to live through it. And moreover, even if, I don't know, 10 or 20% of these people actually learn something during their compelled studies, it will raise the level of education in our country, making us more civilized society that we all want to seem to be. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Write in the comments your predictions regarding the results of the counteroffensive. Share this video with your friends. It really helps in developing my channel. And as usually, like, subscribe, and have a nice day.